7. Welcome back, everyone, to RollerJam Arena. We're at halftime of this Western Conference Championship game. I'm Ken Resnick along with Lee Verman and Buddy Atkinson Jr. The story of the first half, scoring for the California Quakes. Stacy Blitz leading scorer in the game with 4 points. Eric Slopey stepped up with 3 points. On the other side of the coin, the Nevada Hot Dice, their big gun Jason McDaniel has won, and in a shocker, Mark Weber's been shut out.
Well, Ken, I'll tell you what, it's 7 for the Hot Dice, 11 for the Quakes. I think that's a sign that these California Quakes are going to crap out here at the end of the game. But Mark Weber and little Richard Brown, the mind and the body, are going after Sean Atkinson, and I think it's a good strategy. In that second period, we saw Mark Weber go after Sean Atkinson with a vengeance. Little roll them bones right here. Sean Atkinson never saw it coming. Then afterward, adds a little insult to injury. If that wasn't enough, a little bit later, little Richard Brown is throwing Sean Atkinson into Mark Weber. I don't know how much this Sean Atkinson can take, but I think it's great strategy by the Nevada Hot Dice.
Buddy, we're used to seeing a lot of scoring for Nevada, and it's just not there.
I'll tell you something. This strategy is all wrong. You're putting a guy, the attack, in a spot that he likes to be. You can put Weber up against him all day long. I know that Brown's making a mistake. And why is it a mistake? Because he's actually taking Weber out of the scoring situation, or a lot of scoring possibilities. And Attack's going to hang in there, blast them away, take it, come back, and put it right up their nose.
Buddy, I think you're exactly right. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, certainly this is not the first time we've seen Mark Weber and Sean Atkinson go at one another. In fact, let's take a look back at this season in the WSL.
The Sundogs feel that Mr. Brown's actions on the track have compromised his image as the symbol of their team.
I'll be watching, Sundogs!
Will you be my wife?
Mark Weber is with Danny Wolf.
All right, Mark Weber, you guys skated a pretty good first half, though. You trailed by 4 points. You, though, had a great second period.
See, Richard Brown has got me skating the game of my lifetime. We are going to win the Founders Cup, even if I have to take out Big Boy over the axe.
Wait a sec. I want to cut. Sean Atkinson just came back on the track. Come here, Frankie. Sean, how is the knee? How's the leg?
It's going to be good. Richard Brown is too old to put this man out of business. Oh, Daddy!
What did you say to your team at halftime? You guys are up by 4 points. What's the strategy for the second half?
It's time to start to pay back. Richard wanted to go for my knee? Well, guess what, Richard? Your career is over, my man. Hold on!
Buddy, I think what you said about a strategy disaster of Richard Brown taking Mark Weber out of his offense to shadowing Sean is exactly right. On the other side of the coin, it appears Sean Atkinson has got his jammers doing the same physical style, but yet not forgetting about scoring, and Eric Slopey is a prime example.
You got it exactly, and I'll tell you what, let's take a look at this next play. And what I like about it, Eric Slopey is setting up, as you can see, to throw a jump block. But this old fella right here, Mac, is knowing what's going to happen. Watch the little pull he does, and what happens, slide by with a smack in the back of the head. Slopey gets away with murder, but it's aggressiveness, and that's what's happening. He slides to the outside, and he continues on to the rear of the pack. At the rear of the pack, we have Micah getting set up for a big one. Watch this spin move. This comes in here, and I'm telling you, that is pretty stuff. Now, Attack starts to move up onto Mac. Mac doesn't see him because he's looking over his right shoulder. And watch the whack. There, moved him up, and he's out of the play. Slopey goes on here, and I'll tell you what, we've got 3 points for that gentleman. He's doing his job.
Certainly the California Quakes strategy is working to perfection so far. On the other side of the coin, let's face it, Richard Brown has been known to be a pretty stubborn man. I wonder if he will admit his strategy is not working and change things.
Well, Ken, and I hate to keep disagreeing with Bob Atkinson over there, because these Atkinsons come from a strange gene pool, I guess. But I think it's going to play out that Richard Brown is right. Sean Atkinson's only one man. He's being asked to take punishment, deliver punishment, while simultaneously being the leader. He's only one man. He can't last. He's going to run out of gas and wear out.
Normally I try and stay out of it, but I think the Quake strategy is working. I think Brown is wrong. At any rate, we'll be back with the second half right after this.